Hey guys, before I start this video, I recorded most of these lines while I was sick, so sorry if I don't sound as energetic like my last videos. Well, anyway, let's begin the video.
Previously on Spider-Man.
Where the hell is that stupid dog? There's Ex Machina. Where'd your body go?
It's a me. I'm Ari.
Oh, come on, this is just a sec.
And now, Spider-Man 2.
Well, this grinds my gears. We've been running for years and those floating PNG images are still chasing us. Don't worry, our neighbor is a cop. He'll know what to do.
I'm going to gut you like a Cornish game hen.
Well, guess we're dead then. Anyway, here's my ranking of the Spider-Man PS1 bosses before we die. The Beetle. You may be asking, why is he on the list? He's not even a boss. Well, that's why he's on the list. He's not even a damn boss of the game and only appearing in a few cutscenes. The game forgets about him, which is why he's on the bottom of this list. Fuck you, Beetle. Electric Generator. Is he even a boss? He's a boss elf right there, so it is, right? No? Screw it, I'll just put it here just because I can. I guess this means I'll put the airplane too, for having a boss elf. The only challenge here is that all you have to do is throw these armor pieces and get enough damage to pass to the next level. Also, if for whatever reason you decide to be an idiot by wasting every single armor piece by not throwing it on the generator, well, good luck getting past now. Up next, Carnage. If there's one thing I like about Carnage, that he's a much more badass and more evil, psychotic version of Venom. There's one thing I don't like about Carnage is how ridiculously easy his boss fight is. Sure, he's unfair when fighting up close, but once you yank him to the generator, all I have to do is just tap the whip button. And he just dies. Doc Ock. I always considered Doc Ock as Spider-Man's main nemesis than the Green Goblin. I thought an 8-legged arachnid-themed hero whose main baddie is an 8-legged sea creature-themed villain a bit poetic. And this is not the battle that I'm looking for. All you have to do is press buttons and the shield gets disabled. If you're good enough, you can defeat Ock before the shield gets reactivated. So much for being a smart villain. Hammerhead. Who would have thought that a mafia crime lord with a huge head would be a good boss? He's just Rhino if he had a gun. All you have to do is web yank, web fist, rinse, and repeat. Also, something I want to point out is that there's a helicopter trying to gun you down. You never know what happened to it after the boss fight. Maybe it's piloted by the Beetle. Fuck you, Beetle. Hyper Electro. Though not the best main villain material, I love to see Spider-Man facing against a foe that's highly dangerous. I have a bit of a soft spot. The boss looks cool at first, even having a cool name. All you gotta do is damage the capacitors from both the generators and the towers, and have him shoot the generators, and then just beat him to the pulp. I guess the only redeeming quality here is after he teleports away, he drops these electrified mines, so we'll try not to use the same generator. If this is how it takes to be a god, then I don't want to be a god. Oh, in the hard mode difficulty, you can't use your fist to damage Electro, so you gotta use your web impact. Just to let you know. Up next, Venom. One thing I love about this boss fight is that the guitar with background music. Sure, it sounds a bit repetitive, but those guitars, man. Anyway, onto the boss fight. Venom simply appears and disappears away from you. Coward. I will say, when he uses his webs, it does make you feel irritated. He also seems to take more damage from impact weapons for some reason. Bit of an okay boss, but this is your first fight against him, so we're just getting started. Next up is the second Sandman Venom. Now, as much as I don't like his design because he gets Steve from Blue's Clues, well, it's better than No Way Home, I guess. I do enjoy his boss fight. First, you fill up the water pumps, then splash him on Sandman. The only thing I don't like about this boss fight is that it takes too long to keep beating. I guess that's got something to do with him hardening his skin with his sand powers. Still, it is a solid enough boss. Next up on the ranking is the Master of Illusion himself, Mysterio. I'm not sure if him turning a large is part of an illusion, but his health bar is. Like, he's got two of them.
While the boss fight might seem easy at first, there are times where I just die a few times, and I don't know why. It's not even that hard. Maybe it has something to do with the wind response when you try to pull off your web impact. I don't know. But hey, congratulations for making this far.
Electro. Would you look at that? Normal Electro is a better boss fight than Hyper Electro. I mean, it's a tad simple one, but it does have a solid presentation. He can use almost anything in the room by using his electric powers, and I do love the space-themed level design. Also, what kind of museum shoots real laser beams? Well, I guess it's better than an alarm system laser. Now you can't get close to him and just keep punching him, since he'll push you away with a shockwave attack. Good thing it doesn't deal any damage. And then there's the Shocker. Is it that I actually want this game to be called Enter Shocker? Because his boss fight is actually much fun than Electro. Seriously, what's up with these two having similar names with similar meanings, yet they have different abilities? Anyway, I like the Shocker boss fight just because of how badass it is fighting in a burning building, while he blasts you off with his gauntlets. Only one problem though. If you yank the boxes twice on him, he just dies. Venom Boss Fight Part 2. One thing I love about this boss fight is that it makes use of tension. Not only you have to keep watching the amount of water and deactivate the switches, but you have to know when or where Venom will appear in this level. Especially since it makes use of spacing. And if I were you, you better pick up those items as quick as possible before Venom teleports. If you want to fill up your health bar and webbing. Sandman Fight Part 1. This level and boss fight has even much more higher tension than the second Venom boss fight. This level has an unkillable boss since he regenerates. It's a train chase too, and sure that train moves slow, and sure your web swings are fast, but once Sandman turns on his wall, it feels like the level's taunting you. Even the grab protection can be a dick sometimes, like hurry up and pick it up. He's coming! The Scorpion. When your first boss fight of the game is a dude in the badass Scorpion suit, you know you're in for some fun. I'm only putting him higher just because he has a cool looking suit. It sucks to find out his actual suit is this green ugly thing. So yeah, I'm putting him here just because of my personal bias. And you can let him kill Jameson if you want to. Stupid fake news of a journalist you. Up next on the list is the Rhino. Okay, I get what you're saying. Why are you putting the most cliched boss fight concept on top of the list? Hey, at least it's better than Hyper Electro and some mafia boss with a huge head. There's one thing I like about Rhino's boss fight is the environment and the freedom of how you'll tackle this boss. Want him to get electrocuted and let the electricity do all the work? Make him ram to the generators. Want to get him up close and personal? Web it and beat him. Want to get up close and personal but you don't want to waste your webs? Let him ram through the wall. Want to blow him up? Throw the explosive barrels. Want to blow him up if you don't want to throw the barrels? Let him ram through the barrels. Want to electrocute him and blow him up? Then let him electrocute himself and throw the barrels. Really, it's the freedom and options in this level which makes it on the top of the list. But he's not number one best boss, not yet. Monster Mop. He may not be an actual boss now, but this race and chase to the surface of this underwater base still holds up. From the creepy voice lines to the climactic guitar soundtrack, and Spidey feeling the spin and adrenaline makes you want to pray that the game's web swing detection isn't hit nearby walls. Sure, there's only 5 levels you have to go through, but for some reason I just feel like it's going on forever, and this chase is taking too long. Speaking of which, has anyone wondered what would happen if that radiation level goes high? And now for the absolute number 1 boss fight in the PS1 Spider-Man games, the Lizard. Yes, I did give a low score on my game review. There's no denying that this boss fight is my favorite of them all. It starts off with you making the ants into webs, then the lizard just breaks open the door and tries killing you. What makes this boss fight scary is that you have no idea if he's jumped near you, especially when the game has no camera controls. What you have to do in this boss fight is to shoot the ants to the webs, which gives you enough time to make him vulnerable. Just be aware he can jump over your webs, so you get all the help you need. Also, if you feel out making the antidote webs, well, good luck, pal. Well, guess that's where the ranking ends. It's too bad this is the last time we get to see this version of Spider-Man in his world. I guess the closest thing to a third game is Mysterious Mess for the Game Boy Advance, due to some of the assets being from the PS1 game. Or maybe that's meant to be for the Game Boy Color Spider-Man games. I don't really know. Truthfully, I do miss this version of Spider-Man, and I really do want to see Rino Romano voicing Spidey again. Guess our time is up. Yeah, it's nice knowing you too. Still, there's gotta be some way to stop them. Unless...
Open for business.
We interrupt this program to bring you
Gmod's next bot problem. Our next bot's ruining Gmod. Do you guys think PNG Nextbots are kinda ruining the Gmod workshop? I remember searching for a 3D Nextbots in the workshop, then tired of Nextbots. I feel Nextbots might be controversial, but Nextbots don't deserve the attention they get.
Huh. That actually... Oh, come on!
Erect.
So, is there a reason why you're still using that body? Ugh, you creep. Well, now that our house is destroyed, guess this means finding a new home. Still, thanks to my fellow viewers out there for watching this video. But listen, I don't want to turn my channel to a Spider-Man themed channel or a robot that talks about Spider-Man. I've been thinking of making other game reviews. So for now, I think I'm just gonna take a break and cool down my body, that sort of thing. Well, this is Cinder Unit logging off.